Oh, we live, Daniel, son. Oh, we live. All right, we playing against the San Diego Aftershocks. It was already waiting on me, so we had to speed up the process a little bit. So yeah, it should be a good game. All right, let's see what this superstar. Yeah, he got a defense. Huh. Interesting. Oh, let me turn this light off.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between our visitors and the Brooklyn Barons.
And we get to kick it off. Let's go. Trying to fix my mic. All right, there we go. Let's go.
Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Brooklyn. From the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. In motion comes the tight end left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here.
All right, no face mask. No face mask.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover. And some room to work. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Thank you.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
St. Juice.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Juice.
Oh, why you click off?
And a
Why you click off?
As he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Brand, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cougar 19.
Slot man moves right. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid, part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw on second down. Pagan. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Oh, how you drop that?
It's going to wind up incomplete.
How you drop that?
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And I probably just missed that.
And his kick is gone.
Barely got it in.
3-0.
I cannot believe he dropped that
So the
pass.
interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
I know,
Yeah,
I
we can
know.
make
He
this one pretty
tired.
simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chat.
He's got him in, complete, and all the way in for the touchdown.
Okay. All right.
Quite a show of arm strength right there.
All
that
right.
was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And as that
I
ball
see
was
it
hanging
now.
in the air with
I
the
see
receiver
it. I
streaking
see it.
downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
That was a good catch.
And that
Good
throw,
throw and catch.
amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Wow. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready? Check, check. Reload, reload. Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Ready?
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
I still forgot to take out my quarterback.
18 ready. Ready?
Looking to throw. Pagan. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
That's what I
And
mean.
that will
If
be
I had my other
incomplete.
quarterback in.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
I still didn't change my
Back
quarterback.
to throw. Pagan.
Great
Got this
catch.
complete to
Great
John
catch.
Dotson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
Check, 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 check.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some room to maneuver.
Let's go.
And he will take this
Let's
one
go.
in for a touchdown.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line.
You know he want to drop that.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
The partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
That was a great wall.
Really true, but last drive, that was a great wall. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 2. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And a big
he pushed my linebacker clean out the way.
Bobby Brown on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Beal. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Under a minute to go, clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right.
There you go, Booth. There you go, Booth. I couldn't get to it, but he got to it.
Shy of midfield to the 49. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Oh, Parsons.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
We'll take it.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
We'll take it 2nd quarter. We ain't finna trip.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
10. Aftershocks 7.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Off play action. Pagan. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, come
and
on.
This one dropped in the end zone.
Come on.
Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
An update from Buffalo. The Bills have taken the early lead. Aaron Jones, a pair of touchdown runs in the first quarter.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And that is
Yeah.
very well done there as this
Let's
will be
go.
marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now is really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Yeah, look at that safety.
It's going to be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt.
Yep,
and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. The slot man in motion right.
18, Pioneer.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
I don't know why.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
What? Pop it off.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Broken
nice
ribs.
11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Oh,
exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the
quarterback
football
threw that
whenever you get
interception?
good and ready.
Was it my backup or my starter?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
And he's going to be
Ain't
out of
nothing I could
bounds
do
here,
with
all
it.
the way down inside the 10.
And
They
what
just
a
passed
big-time play there. 67 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll set up a throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Aftershocks have
All right, we got to play
retaken
some
the
offense
lead.
now. We turning the ball over too much.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 2.
Aftershocks 14. Barons 12.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over 1st and 10. Their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one.
Oh, I think that's a good way to look at it.
We'll take that. We should have had some type of interference too,
in a
right?
little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
All right, just hold on to the ball.
As this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pagon. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Able to connect with Dotson.
Good way to hold on to it.
15 before they drop it. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Hands it off out of the gun. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
He's already found the end zone once in this half, and they do a nice job there pushing him backwards and denied his bid for a 2nd score.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Okay, ready?
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Barons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5.
The score opens 19. Aftershocks 14.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Trying to lay one up deep.
How?
Complete.
How? That is crazy.
The final play of the first half.
That is crazy.
How did they get that done?
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie.
This man.
Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days.
Hey,
a lot
hold
of
on.
one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for
All right,
quarter
y'all, I'm
number 3
back.
here.
We finna get it together. Ain't no way.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will
Ain't
the
no
second
way.
half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Let's go
The
now.
offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now these guys
Oh, come
He
on.
rifles one that's intercepted.
Here we go. Here we go. What am I doing? Why am I throwing with him?
At the 35-yard
Why am I throwing with him?
line. That one is
Okay,
gonna
that's me.
sting.
That's me,
First play
y'all.
of the third quarter and a turnover.
Oh, I'm
And you have to
tripping.
know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
That's fine.
He
We
goes
finna have
for
to run it like
18
this
there
whole
as the drive will
game.
continue.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep
No.
ball and they leave too much space in
No.
front of them. And these guys have been
No.
taking advantage so far.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Alert! Alert! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
A handoff. Is able to
We
keep the
there.
play.
We there.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
We there.
And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time
Hold the
play?
check.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word.
That should have been a fumble.
Because if you're at 70%
that definitely should have been a fumble.
2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
19 tight.
Operating from the gun. Pagan. Target is to Dotson, and he's got
Got the first.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play. First down.
That's good. 4A.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
Let's go.
He's got some breathing room.
Let's go. Humphries, chill, bro. Chill, bro. Don't try to hold me down. Chill, bro.
Big play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Barons have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. That's caught.
Let's go.
He'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
Good
And he's
tackle.
up
Good
across the
tackle. We needed
25
that
and
tackle.
down at the 28.
Because he was about to take off.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key
Oh, we
phrase,
there. We there.
Intercepted
Let's
for the
go.
3rd time thus far. And they'll start out with
We
great
there.
field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's a give up the middle. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
Well, that was one of the few times
They're
they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
I'll just get the field goal. Unless the field goal just look like I can't make it, then I might have to go
so
for it.
now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long
should be able to
distance.
make this one.
They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
I should be able to make that one.
And this is good from 57 yards.
We'll take it. We'll take it. It's still 3 points.
Right there. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So give him 3 on that drive.
We probably needed 7.
The way points have been flying
But that's
around,
fine. We
like
needed to run more plays
you just have
anyway.
to wonder, our field goal is going to be enough because, as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, string them out.
The very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
2nd and 13.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
Just take it from him.
Upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Leave me alone. Let me get in there.
Not quite gonna make it.
Let me get in
Down
there.
right about the 1-yard line. A great pick.
They know they could have let Cam got in there.
Beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it because he had visions.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Barons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind him.
Nah, we'll say that.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
Oh, fumble.
And he'll get it
Don't
up just
hold on
past
to
the
it,
20
fumble.
as these guys will go
You
to
wanna do all
work
that
at the
spinning.
21-yard line.
Let's go ahead and pop that thing up out of there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys.
I was about to say.
We need you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, they won't let me jump.
Right side here, complete.
They won't let me
And he'll
jump.
have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
I mean,
Back
this
now, just
man
east of
just
Manhattan
started
in
bombing
Brooklyn.
that thing.
As we're about ready to rock and roll for the
Y'all
fourth
sounded
and
like
final
mortars.
quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to let this one go
Yeah, we got
deep.
to that time. Oh, come on.
This one is incomplete.
Come on.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Usually, I don't call timeouts like that, but I had to that time. I get in the right defense.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on.
He finds his man.
Come on,
complete.
Booth.
It's Beal.
Come on,
They get
Booth.
7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the gun,
Good
he'll
run.
hand this off.
Good
And he's
run.
got a first down as he's up to
I
the
wouldn't even
48.
expect run.
43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Yeah, good job,
Incomplete.
Booth.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, we got that
And now
time.
here's another interception. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Off the play fake. Pagan. Quick throw, knocked away.
I could
and
not
incomplete.
cancel that.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
He lets this one fly. Toward the back of the
Yeah,
end zone.
let's go.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Simi Fehoko. His 4th touchdown on the year.
Let's
and the
go.
Barons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Barons 45, Aftershocks 34.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Oh,
we know in this league,
no.
A loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Good.
He will find his man Chase complete.
Good one.
Get this
I
one
should have
down
stayed
near
back.
the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Forced out to his left.
I couldn't get back.
That is caught.
I could not get back.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I could not get back.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th, but a nice first down to pick up on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to
on 1 foot.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really
well.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number
That's
14
funny. We can't even touch this man.
And the Aftershocks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
York now for the extra point.
He didn't even try to jam. He just got ran clean pass.
Cut down to 14.
Makes the score Barons 45. Aftershocks 31.
Good play, though.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
We don't want them to. Oh, yeah, it's out of bounds.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
But just hold on to the ball.
Hold
on.
To get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check. 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw. Pagon. Got a man.
Let's go, Marvin.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. In motion goes the tight end. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again.
Let's go.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Barons are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
The Russian really kept me in this game.
And send this one away.
Being able to run.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
Oh, Wayne
And
popped
no
out.
chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed on several
thank you.
things. And my goodness.
Taylor said he tired of y'all picking on him.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he's going to get this one to
Taylor said he tired of y'all
23-yard
picking on
line.
him.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Let's go, Dobbs.
Touchdown.
Let's go,
Romeo
Dobbs.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Barons up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
That was a
So
perfect
still throwing
dive.
here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us.
But I
it's
promise
time for
y'all,
them to
my
get
quarterback
off the gas
cannot
a little
throw.
bit, right? But you and I both know
Like
the
when we
receivers
finish, we
don't
gonna look
lock
at his
into
stats.
because,
It might look
as you
good,
know,
but
this is their chance
he be
to
tripping.
pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just
come on,
have not been
Cross.
able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of
Come
pointing
on,
things out
Cross.
because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
There you go,
Brian
Burns. Make your
has now
presence
recorded
known,
10
brother.
sacks on the season.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, stop playing. Stop playing. Holding right. Holding right. Boo.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Boo. I can't believe you, ref.
At this juncture is now they've got a
I can't believe you, ref. He just running with his man. He's just running with his man. Come on.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He's going to let it fly.
Who did he get that?
Sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Yo.
Keep his feet in.
He caught that one, bro.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Drop 50, drop 50.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, yeah. He got it back. He got it back. Let's go.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Oh, come on, Jahan.
Start the drive, but that one incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team.
Oh, we can't get up here.
They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
We can get up here.
And one of the whistles for a timeout.
Let's get one more.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Off play action. Pagon.
And he's going to
That's what I get. That's what I get. That's exactly what I get. That's exactly what I get. Oh, man. I seen it open, but I ain't think that he was going to throw it that way. Oh, well.
Charles, these defenses have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did that. I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player on the offensive side of the ball.
I see so, too. I see them double Marvin. If I would just streak them, he would have been wide open.
So for the home team here, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they'll drop to 10-4 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
All right, so let's see what happened because I kind of forgot. There was a crazy game. Crazy game. Started off, yo, he bumped me for 77 yards. Let's see what happened. That was just speed factor. That was speed. We're gonna look at Jamar Chase and see what his speed is before the end of this video. Oh, look at this running. Look at that block by Marvin. Oh, we did get a sack. Oh, and a safety. And then we gave it right back. Let's see what went wrong. Play action. So that went how I wanted it to go. Who was I throwing it to though? Okay, so yeah, so I wanted one-on-one with Dobbs. He had the front, but I guess not enough. I guess the acceleration. Hey. Then he hit me for 67. All right, so what was here? I was in the zone. I was in the zone. He called me. Jamar Gibbs. It was a Jamar Gibbs sighting. Oh man, I'm excited. Oh, and he just went through the middle. 79, boom. 9, all the way over there with 85 was it. That's where I wanted it to go. But 23 would have cut that off. So I had to go up that way. Get up in there that way. And then to end the first half, I can't explain that one. And then the second half, we kind of put some brakes on them, and then we started getting our feel for our offense again. Hold on, look at the way he navigated through. Good block, 73, 87, going to set up another block. I just had to make a man miss. And then 79 got enough for 41 to slow him down. And look at my receiver. Bang, block. Bang, block. Hold on. He got 2. So that should be credit 3. Oh, okay, never mind. His man blocked him. All right. Oh, damn. He threw an interception. Oh, yeah, because I was trying to undercut that so hard. But Nick Cross made a great play for it. Just took it out of his hands. So dang, Cameron Curl, his interception. Cause that's one I really wanted to see. I had wanted to see Cameron Curl interception. I remember that one. 35 yard. Oh yeah, I caught him slipping with this one. Cause I've been kept going to my receivers. And then once I seen him was down. Because I think what it was, he so used to that going in reverse. So you see where he going. And I seen what I wanted to go. Was anybody else open? Maybe I could have tried to hit Dobbs, but he got that one-on-one. Yo, hold on, man. That was a great animation. I ain't much trying to be funny. But that was a great animation. Okay, scat. He gave me inside. Safety stayed in the middle. Oh yeah, and after they call that defensive pass interference. So what helped me out was he decided to block his tight end. So once I seen that his tight end was blocking, I just knew I just had to just watch the middle. And that time I didn't overshoot it. And then this dumb play that I did. Because the middle was open. The middle was open. I was throwing it to the guy in the middle. And then it just threw him all the way over that way. So yeah, I ain't tripping, but golly. All right, so let's look at the stats. Team stats. First, of course, 59-31. 462 total offense by him, 354 by me. 154 rushing, 200 passing. For me, he had 418 passing. Total yards, 553 to 354. He had 7 turnovers, Jar only 3, which should have been 2, but okay, 3. It probably should have only been 1, but we'll say 3. Because that's what happened. Maybe I should have got Will Rogers involved a little bit more also. But he threw for 3 touchdowns. On 77. Ooh, we rushed for over 3 touchdowns. 16 for 139. Average 8 a carry, 3 touchdowns. Jamar Gibbs, 1 touchdown. Joshua Pagan, 1 touchdown. Receiving, Jamar Chase, what a day. 6 catches for 3 touchdowns. 241 yards. Oh my. My top receiver had 3 catches, 71 yards. 3 for 54, 1 for 35 and 1 for 23, 1 for 17. Yeah, we didn't have a great throwing game. It started off slow, but then once we started getting some stops, we got there. Oh, and we got 2 sacks and gave up none. So Marlon Humphrey had 2 picks. So did Benjamin St. Juice. Cameron Curl had 1. Booth had 1. Taylor had 1. Cross had 1. No forced fumbles, right? No. We did get a safety. And touchdowns. No defensive touchdowns. Dang, I thought we got 1. And we hit the long field goal. So yeah, that was a great game. I didn't think it was gonna end the way that it ended, but I appreciated letting it end that way. All right, so now let's be dreadful. So okay, so now we both 10-4. Let's see the injury report. Broken ribs, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. How many weeks we got left? Do this week count? I'm not sure. So let's just say 1, 2, 3. So he'll be right there for the playoffs. So yeah, playoff picture. Oh dang, I ain't noticed that Aftershocks was the number 2 seed. I did not notice that. And yeah, mistakes add up. It's not easy to win on the road in the NFL, and the Aftershocks made it even harder this week. San Diego committed 7 turnovers in their 59-31 loss in Brooklyn. Parents outlast Aftershocks. Kyle Shanahan, we played with a lot of swagger today, and I love to see that. Let's see if it carry force for us. Oh, look at him. He said we had swag. Swag. All right, let's view the schedule. So, next game against the Bengals. All right, so what, these last 3 games, I'm gonna be without my right guard? Sheesh. All right, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I appreciate everybody that came through. Everybody that's still here. Everybody that's gonna watch this in the future. I had fun. I hope y'all had it too. So, until next time, I'll holler.